We are picking winners and cooking up wins.
Cook 'em up!
Cook 'em up.
It's the Morgan Minute Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. Coming to you live here from San Anita Park. We're doing the pick six for you. Races 5 through 10. And this for Saturday, May 31st, 2025. And before we get started, me bringing our analysts, we got Zach Magic Chef Z in the house.
All right, another beautiful day at Santa Anita. Let's get it started. Let's go!
And then we have Gary Hopley G.
Well, we're excited today to have another day out in Santa Anita. Everybody's looking good. Let's make it happen. Arizona in the house. Let's go.
I'm your host, Dennis on the Grill D. Our production racing facts from our analyst. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right, ta-da. Before I turn it over to you, just a little shout out to Zing Baby Enterprise. Love that Zing Baby. So on you, Pam. There we go. Race number 5, Santa Anita Park.
You know, we haven't had any fun facts in a while. I trust I'll be getting back to them. But in the meantime, between time, we're going to the 5th race.
That's right.
It's 1 mile on the dirt. These are 3 and 5-year-olds. The main claiming race of $20,000. The purse is $20,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is the Gypsy Cowboy, 9-2. The 2 horses, Big Red and Red Rib Eyes at 7-2. The 3 horses, Toppers at Seaside at 3-1. The 4 is Honor the Cat at 20-1. The 5 horses, Mongolia Gold at 4-1. The 6 horses, Jumper Cables at 12-1. And the 7 horses, Power Play at 5-2. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. I had 2 picks in this race. My first one went to the number 2 horse, Big Red Sand Ribeyes. I like this sire in this horse, this Vino Rosso. At a mile, this horse should do pretty well. It's dropping in price coming in. Hasn't run a mile since it was down at Del Mar back in August of 2023. So and ran for 80,000. So I'm going to see it. I know we're going to see an improvement. Horse has been working pretty well, and coming off that mile run on the turf. I think the specialty for this horse is on the dirt. So let's see where we go with this. And you got Camaro up, could run him out the gate and never look back. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. My second pick went to the number 3 horse, Toppers at Seaside. It's a Robert His horse. Horse again. This horse has been running a mile. Ran in March last time out, but did some running down at back on the 24th of October that I look back to. Ran 6 furlongs and ran it sweetly. So I'm going to make that my second pick. Work's coming in, look good. So those are going to be my 2. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Okay. In this race, I'm going to take the favorite as my number 1 pick. Horse ran on the dirt one time.
Who's the favorite?
That's Power Play, the 7 horse on the outside. And he ran one time on the dirt back in 2024, going 5.5 furlongs. But it's against Citizen Bull. Even though the horse spit it out, came in last by 23 lengths. I don't think he knew what the game was all about. They put him turf races after that. He's been running even in those races, but he's dropping down. And he has a nice work that I see in April, which was a 6 furlongs at a 1:13.3. I think that's good enough for these. Plus, he's dropping in class, coming down to $20,000 from a straight maiden on the turf. That's going to be my number 1 pick. Good jockey trainer combination here. They're at 25%. Again, my number 1 pick. And then my second choice is going to be the horse on the rail, the Gypsy Cowboy, just based on the last run last time. Horse has a speed rating of an 80 on a deep track of 18, which is real good for these types of horses. And also it says the horse was 3 to 6 wide on the turn and ended up 4 wide. So the horse ran a wide race, but has some good numbers in that race. You got Bays getting back up. Steve Snap is a trainer. Their trainer jockey combination, they're at 11%. So that's good enough for these. So those are my 2, the 7 and the 1.
Okay. And with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
Very interesting. I like 2 horses in the race. I'm gonna stick with the 7 as my best pick as well. I just like the class the horse has been running straight maiden at 60. Just got gelded in January there, had one race against Better. Now dropping in here with these, I like Mendel. He doesn't work his horses too fast. I think this horse got a great shot and a good. Looks like he could be the fastest closing horse, and they paid $375,000 for trying to get some of that money back. So I like Power Play. I also like the 2-horse, Big Red and Ribeyes. Big Red and Ribeyes taking a little shot there too. Then the people went out and paid $50,000 in a claim a few races back. That's impressive to me. They think the horse has got something, going to drop him back on the dirt, see what he can do, what he could do there, the 4-year-old gelding. So I'm going to give him a shot to maybe run in there and get it as well. Those are my 2 picks. Let's go.
All right. And with that, let's go to Ta-da.
I like 1 horse, and that's the Gypsy Cowboy. My note says that Bays rides again, and Gypsy has a better post position. So I am singling the 1. That's my pick.
Okay. And with that, let's head over to race number 6 and turn that over to Ta-da.
Race 6, what are they doing? They're going 1 1/8 on the turf. These are fillies and mares, 3 years old and up. Optional claiming of $20,000. The purse is $61,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Be a Goldfish at 20-1. The 2 horses Ultimate High at 8-1. The 3 horses She's Misbehaving at 6-1. The 4 horses Berry Valley at 7-2. The 5 horses Practical Dazzle at 9-2. The 6 horses Amanda Rose at 30-1. The 7 horses Vincero Grande at 5-1. And the 8 horses Big Mama Sue at 9-5. That's the field.
All right. Dennis on the Grill D here. I had 1 horse in this race. I went to the number 5 horse, Practical Dazzle, as my number 1 pick. It's a practical joke horse, intermission. And Hernandez is up in the saddle. Hernandez has been riding this horse, won with him once at a mile on the turf. So going 1 1/8, the horse shows that it can definitely do that. It's got the definite breeding for that type of run. So I didn't see anything else in here that I thought was competition. So I'm just going to go with the 5 and let it ride. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chip Z.
Yeah, I ended up taking 2 horses here. My number 1 pick is going to be the 7, the Cero Grande. Just based on the class drop, horse was running with $50,000 allowance and $50,000 claimer last time, going 1 1/4, and ran even. So I think that's good enough. It's dropping down. I think the horse should be right there. I mean, I don't like these horses who haven't won in like 2 years or so, but just based on the class of these other horses, I'm going to give this horse a shot. And then I'm going to take the favorite on the outside, Big Mama Sue. She has good buyer numbers and speed ratings compared to the rest of the horses here. They got the horse at 9-5. I don't think they have anybody close. I think the other closest horse is at 7-2, which is the 4 horse. But I'm gonna take this 9-5 on the outside, just to make sure I got it covered. And those are my picks.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
That's interesting. I love hearing the analysis because sometimes you're like, oh, okay, I didn't see that. You guys come up with some good stuff. I like 2 horses so far. I think I'm gonna have to add that what was it, the 7 horse that Magic Chef just talked about. That does look good there, and like the drop. But my best pick is going to be the number for my best pick. I like Big Mama Sue. Think she should be on the ticket. Just been running kind of cheap, so I don't know if that's going to be good enough. I like the 2 horse. I think that's a good shot, Ultimate High, and I think she had a little fresher here on that broke a bit slow, no minutes, just kind of went out there. Now they putting on a better jock, I believe. And I think this is set up for like this run here at 1 1/8. Okay, 8-year-old Gray. I think she's gonna be ready to go at this distance. So I'm gonna go with Ultimate High as my best pick, Big Mama Sue, and I think I'm gonna have to throw in that 7 horse, because the 7 that broke out a couple of 94 buyers, and I'm not a big fan of the jockey, but I think this horse has got ability and could get there, so I'm going to add her as a 3rd pick. Those are my picks.
Okay.
Vicente Grande.
Alrighty. And before we go to Tada, I wanted to add the 2 after hearing what Gary had to say. I want to add the 2 Ultimate High to my ticket. So it'll be the 5 and the 2. And with that, let's go to Tada.
Yeah, oh, that's my single is Ultimate High, but this is also my all race. But I like Ultimate High because she likes Santa Anita. You know, she wins there. So I like that. And then I also like the 3, the 4, the 5, the 7, and the 8.
Okay. Got it.
So there you have it. And you know, I ain't messing around leaving nobody off. So I'll be adding the 1 and the 6 too.
I heard that.
Those are my
It's
picks.
all race.
It's
All
my
right.
all race.
So,
And then-
right.
Oh, one other thing, if you guys come up with who do you think is going to be the speed of the race, let me know. So, because so far I see Berry Valley, and I might put that on just because I think he might be the speed of the race. But
You think she might? You think
I
she
think
might
she
be?
might be the speed of the race. So, if you guys see anything else, please let me know.
we'll let you know. Do we see anything else?
M.O.N.E.
On the Rose may get out there.
Who knows? But let's go
Big
to
Mama
race number
Sue
7.
Big Mama Sue might get out there.
If she get out there, she gonna slow down in the stretch.
Okay, well here we
Better
go.
not get out there. She better chill.
Oh, with that mile and an eighth, huh? That's
Yeah, you better chill a little bit. You start getting winded on that front end.
Yeah.
That's if you get some company.
okay. We're moving into the 7th race. Did you already introduce it?
Yes.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
Here we go. 7th race is a grade 3. It's the Triple Bend Stakes. They're going 7 furlongs. The purse is $100,000, and these are 3-year-olds and up. And here's the field. The 1 horse is Valajos at 10-1. The 2 horses Nisos at 3-5. The 3 horses Spirit of Makina at 12-1. The 4 horses Smooth Cruising In at 6-1. And the 5 horses Dr. Venkman at 2-1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. I had 2 horses in this race. I really was going to single the 2. Niso. That's a Night Quiz horse, Uncle Mo, Baffert and Hernandez in the saddle. Coming off of just strong races, strong race.
That horse, man.
I could actually single that as my single, but it's just going to depend how much money I have left to play with. But my second pick went to the 5 horse, Dr. Vinman. So that's going to be my second pick in here. Hasn't won at Santa Anita, but did make a good showing last time out. Was bet the odds on favorite last time it was at Santa Anita. Another shot, you know, you never just don't know. So I'm going to make that my second pick. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chip Z.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the single pick, the number 2. They thought they were shopping for a spot for this horse. They went out to Churchill Downs thinking that they'd go ahead and win that, but it was on the slop. They know what they have in this horse. He ran a grade 1. You know, he's got great works leading up to that race and after. So I got 1 and only picked the number 2.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
That 2 looks like a free space to me. I just get kind of leery when they running for 100,000. Just got through running for $1 million purse. Then they drop him in here. I'm like, it just looks leery, man. But you can't keep him off the ticket.
Well, they got to keep him running. So
You gotta keep him off the ticket, man.
why not pick up 100,000?
Look at that. He should be undefeated. Look at that race there. In a slop, closing on a slop like that. 4, 5 wide. Just missed. It's too muddy. It still got a
It's
104.
a free money. It's a $100,000 work.
Crazy. I'm taking the free square.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I heard from his taking
Yep.
free square too.
Free square.
That's better day.
Okay. Well, with that, let's head over to race number 8. Turn that over to Tada.
Yeah, race 8, they're going 6 furlongs on the turf. These are 3 and 5-year-old fillies and mares. It's a maiden claiming race of $50,000. The purse is $33,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Dixie Delight at 8-1. The 2 horses Cloudy Women at 5-2. The 3 horses Frog at 7-2. The 4 horses Infinity Dream at 4-1. The 5 horses Ellie Moore at 9-2. The 6 horses Uptown Sweetheart at 6-1. The 7 horse is Mackin Arita at 20-1. The 8 horse is Honky Tonk Rhythm at 30-1. And the 9 horse is Strawberry Tizzy at 30-1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D here. I had 4 picks in this race, but this is my all race. I'll give you the 4 that I have, but I can throw this out to anybody. Somebody could just stumble and it's over. So my number 1 pick went to Infinity Dream as my number 1 horse there. I like that close that this horse had last race out running 1.5 miles. I think the horse is going to improve in this race. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. My second pick went to the 7th horse, Macon Arita, as my second pick there. It's got all the, well, that last race on the dirt is not a surprise. Just came out, ran up front like she was supposed to, and then peeled out. So it was a prep race for this race coming up. And then my third pick went to the 1 horse, Dixie's Delight. This first time out horse has been training regularly on every 7 to 8 days, 6 days sometimes in between works. That shows me they're ready in this horse for a nice first time out. And this horse on the turf has a 14% first time turf win record. So that's something else to, it has the breeding for the turf. And then my last pick went to the outside here. The horse number 9 is another first timer, Strawberry Tizzy. I like this horse too. The works are still consistent, on time. Sean McCarthy is with Tyler Bay. This is a good horse. If you got a few extra bucks, man, I'd run this across the board. Win, place, and show on this horse. You're going to get some money. It's at 31 now, and it's probably going to rise because I'm sure people are going to be loading up on the number 4 and the number 5 coming into this race. So with that, and number 3, Frog also. Oh dang, and number 2. So you're gonna have some money coming in. If you get the 9 across the board, you're gonna have some money coming in. So with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
All right, this is pretty much my all race, but I'm taking, what is that? 7 out of
your all race?
Yeah, I'll call it all.
All right,
but I'm taking only 7 out of the 9 horses. I'm excluding the 7 and the 8. And just what Dennis was talking about, the 9, I just threw that one in. So my number 1 pick is going to be the 6 horse. Hasn't been out in a year, but I like that speed rating, and I like the buyers back in August 17th of 2024. That was good enough for me based on that run. Good works coming back. McCartney, and you got Camaro, who's running lights out nowadays. So you could have took any other one of these horses, I think. But I'm gonna stick with the 6 as my number 1, and I like the 1, 2, 3, 4,
Thank
5, 6, and 9.
Okay, 5, and then the 9.
Yeah.
So you
Yes.
like the 1, 2, you like the 1 through 6 and the 9.
Correct. My number
And the
1 is the
6
number
is
6.
Got it. Clear.
Okay, so with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
All right, I'm looking at these horses. You know, I took a look at the 6, but you know, the thing I didn't like was the horse was at 27-1. So I didn't think too much of her, even though she ran 3rd. And now here she come back after a year. Let's go to the horses. You crazy.
You crazy.
You crazy. Okay, I like 3 horses in the race. I'm gonna start with Frog. Frog just looked like, you know, he came out there that last time and just, you know, did her thing, you know, 6-1, came in there, you know, resisted a little bit, They're going to cut this down to 6 furlongs. She may be on top all the way around this track. She may get the lead by herself. That's dangerous for these young horses because she's going to get out there. She got some speed breeding in her, and I think she got a real good shot. I also like the 4-horse Infinity Dream. I like that last close, but, you know, he $50,000, you know, here he comes almost 7-1, had a little trouble, and it may be closing late again. My best pick, I'm going with the 5-horse, Ely Moore. I like that Ireland horse. I'm going to tell you why. The horse hadn't been out since May, came out a year later, right there in the race. I think that race gives this horse some bottom. And you got Juan Hernandez getting on this horse. So I like the Juan Hernandez getting on there. The jock and the trainer at like a 21% clip. You know, and the works ain't that bad. Got a 113 and change there, 113. Put a little bottom in this horse. I like the European. She's a 4-year-old, a little older than these other horses too. I think she's gonna be locked and loaded and ready to go the second time around, and we may get a nice 9-2 price. So that's my best pick. Ely Moore, the 5-horse, to take the field.
And with that, let's go to Tada.
For the 5-horse, I got MGTF NLB. Might go to the front, never look back. But I'm singling the 4, Infinity Dream. Off the rail, and Ayuso comes, rides again. It's going to be a better trip, and a better trip this second is first. I'm looking at number 4. I also like number 5, Cloudy Woman, number 3, Frog, and we already said Ellie Mae, number 9. Number 9, right? Ellie Mae.
No,
number 9 is Strawberry Tiz.
Not number 9.
The 5.
I meant number 5. Yes, number 5. Why would I say 9?
I think she
92.
got some lungs that last race. I think she got some lungs.
Yeah. Okay, that's my picks.
All righty. Well, with that, let's go to race number 9 and turn that over to Tada.
I think she got some lungs.
Race 9. They're going 6 furlongs on the dirt. There's a starter allowance of $6,250. The purse is $16,500. These are 3-year-olds and up. I said that. Yeah, I said that with the. Okay, here's the field. The 1 horse is Clements Ride at 5-1. The 2 horses Love Candy at 30-1. 3 horses Grazing Sun at 2-1. The 4 horses Bronco Nagurski at 9-2. The 5 horses Quality Cat at 10-1. The 6 horses Major Tom at 4-1. The 7 horses Red on Sunday at 30-1. The 8 horses How Be It at 7-2. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. I had to go all the way to the outside to get me some satisfaction. So I went to How Be It. I had to go to How Be It because even the last race that How Be It ran at Santa Anita was a $200,000 race. I think it came in like 6th or 5th or something like that. Yeah. All the races that he's been in at Santa Anita, if you look back in the history, they've been like for 200,000, 100,000. I mean, now he's running again as an 8-year-old, and it's been running down at where's that, Turf Paradise? Where's that? Is that Turf Paradise? Where is that?
Yeah, I think it is.
Turf Paradise.
Down at Turf Paradise. They got him down there at Turf Paradise. And he's coming out. He's like odds-on favorite every time he's been running down there. So I figure the horse has still got enough spunk in him. Has been running well, running strong. And this group of horses here, they're just totally outclassed. If this horse starts out and gets in front, they're totally outclassed. They'll never catch him. So that's going to be my one and only pick, the 8 horse, How Be It. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chipsy.
Yeah, I remember that horse.
Bless you.
Wow. Okay, I ended up taking 3 horses here. My number 1 pick is going to be the 3 horse Grazing Sun. Just I think he's in condition. And coming out of a race that was ran in 109 and 4, I think that would beat these. And there's a few horses. There's another horse that I like is dropping, and that's the horse on the rail. That's my second pick. Clemens ride, dropping from 50,000. Well, and the thing is, these horses actually are moving up to allowance race. So this horse is staying within his class from the last race. When he did drop down to 5,000, he won his race, but it was in a 112-4. I just like the class drop because he's dropping down from 50,000. Was in a race that went in 110-4, and he's right off of that, running 5 wide. So that's my second choice, and I like the 4 horse. Closer ran a 90 buyers. I'm sorry, a 90 speed rating, and that's good enough to beat these. So those are my picks. The 3, 1, and 4.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
I like 3 horses in the race. I'm going to start with the 3 horse Grazing Sun. I think the horse got a good shot. Ran pretty good the last time. Not my favorite pick in here, but I like Grazing Sun. I also like the 1 horse, like on the rail there. I looked at the 2024. Horse had 3 races. Nobody else has won $52,000 in that little bit in that span right there. $52,000, $52,500 in 3 races. If you look at all the rest of those horses, it took them a lot more to make this type of money. So I think that is actually the class horse, this club ride right here on the reel. Wasn't a bad race this last time, was a little wide, missed. So I may give him a shot. But I like this horse, Major Tom. I think this horse could be the horse, that's a good run this last time. Off slow, inside, 5 wide, belated, running in the same race as Grazing Sun, was running 10, 12 back. The last couple of races, look at the last couple of races as far as close. This horse is going to give you a shot. He's going to give you a try. I like Giovanni being on him for the second time. I think I'm going to use Major Tom as my best pick. And I'm going to go with, I had Clemens Ride as my best pick, but I'm going to switch it. I'm going to go out here to the 6 horse for a major change with Major Tom. Come on home, close on them, and get them. That's my pick.
Okay, and with that, let's go to Tada.
I'm singling 1 horse, and that's the 8, along with On the Grill D. My notes, it says, howbeit, love Santa Anita and has been winning this year. So I expect the winning streak to continue.
Just don't like the jockey. But anyway.
Okay. Yeah, don't matter what jockey. This horse wins.
He
Don't
wins
matter
with
what
all
jockeys.
jockeys. Don't
Okay.
make no
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah, don't matter.
He can win with us. He can win with me on.
Take it easy. Take it easy. I just go.
Get him.
No offense. No offense.
The horses ran. The horses had 4 rides this year. Has won 2 of them.
Third paradise.
It don't matter.
Okay.
This horse has at Santa Anita has won 4 times. Races at Santa Anita 16 times, won 4. Has made $274,000.
Get his car shot.
$274,000.
Bars and birdies, but he get his horse run for it.
But bars and bars ain't here. Bars ain't here. But how be it is. How be it is. I can't wait.
Here we go.
Okay, all right. So let's move on to race number.
Touchdown Brown still lingers in the back of my mind.
Okay, so on to race number 10, we'll turn it over to Tada.
6.5 furlongs downhill. Optional claim of $50,000. A person $61,000. These are fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Shin Jadai at 15-1. The 2 horses Quick Brown Fox at 5-1. The 3 horse is Joannie at 6-1. The 4 horse is Lovely Idaho at 5-2. The 5 horse is Invincible Molly at 4-1. The 6 horses all have another kiss at 20-1. The 7 horses Magali at 20-1. The 8 horses Beyond Lucky at 9-2. The 9 horses Grecian Goddess at 8-1. The 10 horse is Motet at 50-1. That's the field.
Okay, Dennis on the Grill D. Let me step in. I had 2 picks in this race. My first pick went to the number 8 horse, Beyond Luck is my number 1 pick. Nyquist and Uncle Mo again in this horse. Jonathan's had some good running first time out winners. So I think he's going to come back again and win with this horse. Rispoli rode this horse last time out and won. So this jockey is getting don't need a really great jockey to win on this horse. So I think this is enough for the jockey, enough for the trainer, enough for the training. And I see this as my number one pick. It had a nice speed rating last time out. So that tops my charts. And then my second pick went to Invincible Molly, Burials Up and Mullins. I just love that combination. Anytime I see it, this horse has a very strong opportunity. Lack room last time out and closed in lack room. Almost won that race, 50,000 K race that this horse was in. So those are going to be my two. I really get to do a toss up and say 8-5, whichever one, but both of these horses will be on my ticket at the end of the day. And that's it for me. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
Whoa, another tough race. I took 3 here. My number one pick is going to be the 4, Lovely Idaho. I think this horse is going to jump out again out front, see if he can hold him off. I really like that race on March 9th. That was a real good race that she ran, breaking her maidens, and then came back 65 allowance and won by a nose. But they gave her some time off. I think this horse is set. So that's gonna be my number one. I also like the number 9 horse, just based on the class drop. Last time this horse ran against a grade 3. Even though it's at Woodbine, still a grade 3, but didn't fare too well. But I think they're bringing the horse back right. So I'm gonna take that. Hernandez is up. Good jockey trainer combination there at 17% here. So I'm gonna use that as well. And then I'm also take the number 2 horse, Quick Brown Fox. Horse is getting back onto the grass. Camara's up. Yeah, gotta use them. And so those are my picks. I like this, even though I don't like the works when they're ran on the what do you call that? The synthetic track. But on May 15th, the horse ran a 57.2 out the gate. So the horse
Where
is
at?
ready to go.
Where?
Santa Anita,
Which horse?
the number 2, Quick Brown Fox.
57-2. I got to look at that. Okay.
On May 15th.
57-4. We got 57-4 here.
And mine says 57-2. Best of 5.
Yeah, best of 5.
Okay. Well, I got to
Those are my
consider that.
picks.
All right. And with that, let's go to Gary, Hot Play G.
Sometimes karma comes into play in these races. Let me talk to you. Quick Brown Fox. Who's it make you think of?
One you just mentioned.
Your sister-in-law.
Oh,
Brown.
Foxy Brown.
Quick Brown Fox. Now, I like Quick Brown Fox. I think Mandela, he don't work his horses that fast. That May 57 and change says all systems are go. Got a hot jockey on right now. This horse has got to be on your ticket. Now,
Gotta be. I gotta put
we're gonna go. Let's keep the karma rolling. Stay with me. Let's go to the number 4 horse. First name only. Lovely. Lovely Idol. Lovely and Brown in the same daggone race. Come on now. Talk to me, Morgan. That just stuck out to me like a sore thumb. And the horse been winning like crazy. So you got to have Lovely Idaho on your ticket, okay? However, I'll have all 3. I'm going to the Great Britain horse number 5, Invincible Molly. This is my guy, Hector Barrios. He's turning to my guy. That's my guy. Okay? He's turned to my guy. That's my guy. He's been off since August. They bring this guy out here, man, lack room mid-stretch and close like a bomb. And Barrios going back out there with her again, rather. I got those 3 horses on my ticket. But I gotta go with Quick Brown Fox as the number 1 pick. I'm torn between Invincible Molly and Quick Brown Fox. Invincible model. Okay.
What's he say? What did he say?
Invincible model.
model.
But all
That's
of those gonna
exactly-
be on the ticket. Lovely gonna be on there. Brownie gonna be on there. And Invincible gonna be on there. Because this is an invincible combination. But I'm gonna hit the top wire first. Those are my picks. Thanks for playing. We'll see you tomorrow Saturday at ANITA.
All right, Tada, it's on you.
That's pretty good. So I'm going with number 4, Lovely Idaho. This horse is 2 for 2 this year and almost went wire to wire on this course. So any horse that can do that, I'm singling that one. I like the 5, Invincible Miley, because Barrios might just get her there. So those are my 2, 4 and the 5. Quick Brown Fox, I saw that. I could dig it. But again, I'll go with the 4 and the 5.
Okay. Well, with that, let's see what we got.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Now, Quick Brown Fox can win on the front or win from coming behind. The Mirror gets second trial, and that other one I just tossed that race. Here we go. But the thing that with Lovely Idaho, this Blevins Tiger was a nose off, and I remember this horse wasn't that great the last time he went out there. You remember Blevins Tiger? I'm sure you remember that. I think it was either a week or 2 weeks ago. This
No,
Blevins
it was last week.
Yeah, just a nose off. So I think maybe this horse maybe run out again. I'm not sure, but she'll be on my ticket anyway.
But 6.5 furlongs downhill.
Downhill, yeah, that's true.
I mean, not
I gotta
many
give you
horses can
props
go
there,
for.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
is
know,
tough.
can go
You're right.
all the. Come on, that's
You're right.
I always give them that kind of prop.
You're right on that one.
But
And this
50,
is downhill again.
but
Yeah.
57 and 2, it's hard to just overlook it. I overlooked it. Now that I've been blessed to see it,
Overlooked the what?
the 2 horse, that 57 and 2, or 57-4 on your paper, but
Yeah.
57 and 2 on mine.
Ryan.
Also, that horse is, you don't see that very often where that horse is not going to win this race with that kind of run. So
Going
that horse
downhill
is
for the first
definitely-
time? Going downhill for the first time?
That might be a
Could
little-
be
yeah,
possible. Could be
you gotta-
possible.
You gotta think.
you got to
That horse
respect
wins on
that.
the front end in from the back.
Yeah, you got to
Gotta
respect
give her a
that.
shot.
So whatever we do, number 2 has to be on the ticket.
Oh, and here's another tip. This horse is trained by Richard Mandela.
That's what I was saying. He don't
Yeah,
train his
I
horses
see
fast.
Yeah.
You know, for that horse to
Out
break
of
out like
Justified,
that.
$250,000.
So,
Yeah.
wait. Okay,
Look how the
so.
horse was- look how the
No,
horse was
wait.
bet.
I hear all this.
Look
You
how
got to
horse
be on the
was
ticket,
bet.
but you ain't picked them as a single. You ain't picked him as her as
I
a
just
single.
said
You
gotta
ain't
be on
picked
the
her as a
ticket.
single.
That's right. I was torn.
Okay, so
I
I
had
don't
to
know
take
what
one.
I don't know about all this
I was
too. If
torn.
y'all ain't
I had
picked.
to take one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're going to add one, this is one we got to add.
That's what we gotta add.
But you ain't even added to
Five
yours.
to
I
one.
just did.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just
Five
added
to
to
one.
mine.
Okay, got it.
That's
Value,
why I
5
was
to
saying
1.
I got to put the 2 on because
Justify.
at 57 and 2, you just can't
Justify.
leave the
Uncle
horse
Mo,
off.
Dennis.
I
Uncle
know.
Mo.
Not just
Dennis,
Uncle
Uncle Mo,
Mo,
Dennis.
but justify. Not just Uncle Mo, but justify.
Grill.
Justify Uncle Mo.
Uncle Mo.
Yeah.
It's a
Can't wait to
justified
see.
horse, Uncle Mo.
Favorite twice in a row and then bet down the last race.
There we go. All right, well.
And one is only grass race easy.
Yeah. Just smoke.
She won her only grass run. Yeah, it's true that.
And for the
Just smoke.
females,
And had
come
trouble.
on now.
Fouling, breaking in, just all kind of crap. Just said, come on, let's go.
Where's Pratt? Oh,
Pratt
Pratt's
goes
not,
back
Pratt's
there,
not
right.
right.
But who's
Pratt's not
riding
right.
it?
Race.
Hot Jock.
Kamara's right for the second time.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I can't wait to see this race.
Yeah,
Woo, it's going to be a good one.
Don't
Yeah,
you say
it's gonna be
number
good.
one pick on your chart there, fam? On your
No,
power?
number 4. Number 4 is my number 1
No, I'm
pick.
talking about on our charts with the Equifax. Number one
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Uh-huh.
Number
Yep.
1 thumbs up.
Yeah, but 5 to 1.
Yeah, 5 to 1. That's
On ours, they got on our consensus for the daily racing form. They have Quick Fox. Quick Brown Fox is the number 1 pick.
Brownie, man. Tell Brownie these horses are running tomorrow. Tell her Lovely and Quick Brown Fox. She'll have a ticket in there. I guarantee.
Yes, he will.
You'll have a ticket
What
in
numbers
there.
are they? Hold on, I'll tell you for
Well,
sure.
you know, the 4 horse Lovely love the Idaho. It's also the number one pick for my particular form.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. 4-year-old, she definitely can run. It's gonna be fun tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right.
Oh yeah, I can't not leave this horse on here.
Break it down.
It's gotta be on there.
Gotta be on there.
But I can't understand how come if that horse is so tough,
It's gonna
why
be
ain't
on there.
nobody singing? Why nobody singling?
I just have what's it called better for me because the horse. The reason why I took lovely Utah is because
Idaho.
Idaho, Utah.
Same.
I like Idaho better. Is because when the horse came back after a year to break his maiden, that horse flew out the gate. Let me see where
She sure did.
she flew out the gate
Blew out
Yep.
the smoke.
and ran a 91 speed rating, right?
Also 94.
A horse should be, sore and everything else. They bring her back a month later, and she ends up winning by a nose, hanging on
On the downhill.
On the downhill.
on the
That's
downhill.
strong on the downhill.
And now, I think she's, over that. She's got some relaxation in, and she's going to be fitter than fit. So I couldn't go against that horse. Jockey trainer at 23%. Pipey hasn't won that many races yet, but he's got 25 out there, but he's got a lot of second and thirds. He's got one win, and I think this is probably a horse that won for him. So I had to take it right back. Good work coming back, even though it was on the synthetic.
And Vince O'Malley's up for sale too. 50 G's. They go try to win with this horse tomorrow.
All right.
And
Well,
she's been running the stakes.
here we go. All right, Tada, what you got?
Okay.
In the fifth race, we have the 1, 2, and the 7. The 7 is the
Consensus?
yep.
Okay.
In the sixth race, we have the 2, 5, and 7.
Consensus?
2 is the consensus.
Okay.
In the seventh race, we have the 2.
Consensus? No, I'm just okay.
In the eighth race, it's the 2. No, it's the 4, 5, and 6.
Consensus?
4.
The 4.
Okay.
In the ninth race is the 3, 6, and 8. The 8 is the consensus.
Okay.
And in the 10th race, we have the 4, 5, and 8. And the 4 is the consensus.
Okay. 27 times 9.
It's 180, 27 times.
That looks like 486.
486. Got it.
Okay. So again, we'd like to thank you for tuning into our podcast, the Morgan Minnesotah's Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. And Zing Baby Enterprise, we just really love Zing Baby.
Okay.
You can find us on YouTube, on Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram, and of course, mmtHorseRacing.com. Again, mmtHorseRacing.com. And just as a final note, MMT is an entertainment podcast and solely for entertainment value. So please play responsibly.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And we're just looking forward to next week. We're going to be doing the Pick Six, but also we got the Belmont Stake that's running next week, and it's at Saratoga. So don't just handicap for Belmont, thinking they're running at Belmont. You better handicap like they're running at Saratoga. In fact, one analyst told me that the best way to look at it is look at that Travelers. That Travelers is a mile and an eighth, and look at the winners that are coming out of that because they call it Graveyard for the Winners.
Oh,
of the
God.
Kentucky Derby. Because the Derby winners that come into there and run that Travelers, they barely win that race. So keep your handicapping sharp. Keep checking with us, and we'll give you what we got.
Yes.
So cook them up,
Hook 'em
Come
up.
on. Let's go.
and we are out.
Beautiful.
Okay, now we're about to do the fun
B.
facts.
I take B.
Go for it.
The oh gosh.
That's the answer.
Okay, let me do it again. Let me start from the top.
But you still can see
But
the
you,
answer.
you can see
Can
the
you see
answers.
the answers? See if I'm sharing the
Hey,
right
what was
thing.
that? I think it's B.
Are doing
Okay, hold on.
the Preakness.
Share.
What
How about
horse?
now? What do you guys you guys stop. Stop.
The Preakness. Let's see what that.
You should do that.